Hi there, back with another video review, and here we have a couple of Koenigsegg CCXRs made by Mattel. So you heard that right, it's only Mattel, not under its Hot Wheels or Matchbox labels, just Mattel. And interesting fact apart from that is these are made under the Fast and Furious movie license. So without wasting any more time, let's just start the review from the front. So with the models in front of us, the headlamps are painted on. It's not a plastic piece that's mounted onto the front, but in terms of the paint details, I think it's not bad. I mean, it's clearly marked to showcase the or basically highlight the the difference between the headlamps from the rest of the body. And well, I do also want to point out that I believe these are in the 1/55 scale. I mean, it's not specified on the packaging that it came in, but the reason why I'm saying that is because, well, I've actually got a Bugatti Veyron that's made by Siku, and this model is marketed as a 1/55 scale model. And if I'm going to compare the Siku model with the Mattel Koenigsegg, so yeah, just trying to adjust the camera to show you guys a better view of the size comparison of these two model manufacturers. So as I've mentioned, the one on the left, this Koenigsegg CCXR, is made by Mattel, and then the one on the right is a Bugatti Veyron that's made by Siku. So as you can see, the size of these two models are pretty similar, and as I've mentioned, Siku actually marketed this model as a 1/55 scale, so I'm pretty sure the Koenigsegg CCXR made by Mattel is also in the 1/55 scale. Anyway, back to these two Koenigsegg CCXRs, since the review is on these two models. So I'm just going to turn them sideways just to show you guys the side profile. So in terms of the details, to be frank, I think the details could have been better. But I do also want to highlight that lifting these models up, it actually feels pretty heavy and pretty solid. So I'm glad that Mattel actually used diecast instead of plastic parts to manufacture these two models. So as you can see, we've got two different color schemes. So the one on the left is sort of a grayish or carbon finishing with silver rims, whereas the one on the right comes in a very bright orangey paint with black tires and tire rims. So yeah, that's the side profile. So let's turn our attentions to the back. So on the back, again, in terms of the details, as I've mentioned, it's not highly detailed, but I'm do want to give credit to Mattel for actually painting different colors on the tail lamps. We're actually looking at the model on the left hand side, the one with the carbon finishing. I think the paint work is a lot better compared to the one on this orange one. As you can see, on the orange one, it just looks pretty smudged, not clearly marked or defined. And even on the the grills at the back, I think the one on the carbon finishing one on this one on the left is a lot more better or clearly marked compared to the one on the orange one. I'm not sure why this is the case, because I'm thinking the molding is it should be done through a similar molding process. Anyway, I'm going to just lift these two models up a little bit, show you guys how the back or the top of the back looks like. So again, same thing. The one on the left is clearly marked, or has a better indentation compared to the one on the orange one. So yeah, just to cover every angle of these two models. So in case I missed out earlier, it does come with the CCXR labels on either model. Well, I think in this case the orange one has the more defined feature of the CCXR label compared to the one on the left. And yes, in case you're wondering, both of these models roll smoothly. So since I've lifted up the back profile, I might as well cover the top of the front profiles. So again, I would say that the one on the left has better or clearer details compared to the one on the orange one. So let's see if I can put both of these models side by side in terms of the top profile. So let's just adjust the camera a little bit. And here's the base. Well, I'm going to put it this side because the labeling is stated on this angle. So yeah, that's enough of that. So overall, is it worth collecting these two Koenigsegg models made by Mattel? Well, the fact that these may be a one-off production by Mattel under its own Mattel label, not placing these models under the Hot Wheels or Matchbox labeling, I think that itself is going to make these models highly sought after. And also, these models I believe were produced back in 2018, and since then I think over the last 1 to 2 years it's really difficult to find these models at local hobby stores or even at Toys R Us here in Malaysia. I'm not sure whether it's still widely available in the US or even in other countries, but yeah, here in Malaysia these two models are considered very rare right now. So if you've ever encountered these, or you can actually see these in front of you, my recommendation or suggestion is go for it, just get it. Notwithstanding, I've been talking about the details are pretty basic for these Mattel models, but again, it's not easy to find these two models. So if you ever come across these two models, my suggestion is just buy it. Well, I guess that's all for now. Thanks for watching.